You weren't born to reflect other people's needs. You were born to be seen. And if you spent your life performing, pleasing, disappearing, just to survive, this video is your permission slip to come home to yourself. You don't have to be a mirror anymore. You get to be a person. You get to be real. The mask is heavy, sis. Let it fall.
أحسب أن الدين بعيد عن حب وحياة وبهجرك للدين ستحيا تعشق ما.
Assalamu alaikum, my Limitless Queen. You're all welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Zeesalv. You can call me Z for short. Here we talk about all things faith, self-care, self-love, confidence, and personal growth, while embracing a balanced Muslim lifestyle that is pleasing to Allah. If that resonates with you, please subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Today, I want to speak to the woman who has spent her whole life being everything for everyone, but somehow still feels unseen. The woman who knows how to stay quiet, how to hold it in, how to smile through spiritual exhaustion, but secretly wonders, who am I when no one is watching? This isn't just a conversation. This is a return. A return to you, the real you, the one you are tucked away to survive. Let's get honest. Most of us were never taught how to be whole. We were taught how to be useful. From the moment we could walk and talk, we were taught how to perform. Be the good girl, be polite, be easy, be small, don't ruffle feathers, don't dream too loud, don't ask for too much. And if you did, you were all difficult, too emotional, too bold. And that is when the mask started forming. So we learned, if I want to be safe, I need to shrink. If I want to be loved, I need to reflect. Reflect what the world wants to see. Reflect your family's expectations. Reflect a version of modesty that is cultural, not Islamical. Reflect femininity that makes men comfortable, even when it suffocates your soul. We became mirrors, not people. And when you live like that long enough, you forget who you really are. There was a season in my life where I couldn't even answer simple questions like, what do you like? What do you believe? And what makes you feel alive? Because I had been so focused on being what others needed, I never paused to ask myself, what do I need? What does Allah want from me? And that is when I realized I was tired, not just physically, spiritually tired. Wearing a mask I never chose, living a life I didn't sign up for, playing roles I was never meant to play. It is so difficult. Sis, let's talk about the weight of that mask. It is in your silence when you want to speak. It is in your smile when your heart is breaking. It is in your needs to always be okay, even when you are crumbling inside. You were taught to be a peacekeeper, a fixer, a performer, but you were never taught how to be real. And here is the truth. Allah doesn't bless the version of you that performs. He blesses the version of you that surrenders, the one that is raw, unfiltered, honest, the one that says, Ya Allah, I'm tired of pretending. You don't have to keep performing to be loved. You don't have to mirror anyone's expectations to be worthy, because you, Queen, were created with fitrah, with divine truth imprinted in your soul. You don't have to earn your right to be seen. Allah already sees you entirely and loves you anyway. Let me ask you something. Who are you without the pressure to be perfect? When nobody is asking you to shrink? When no one needs you to be the strong one? When you are not trying to please, impress, or prove anything? Who are you? Just you. Before the world taught you survival over soul. Most of us don't even know the answer because we've tied our identity to how well we reflect what others want. We've tied our value to how much we want to endure, how much we can give, how well we can perform, paying in silence. But Islam doesn't ask us to be mirror for this dunya. Islam calls us to be wholeness, not perfection. Wholeness. You see, when Allah created you, He did so with intentionality. Purifying the soul doesn't mean boring who you are. It means returning to your fitrah, your natural God-given identity. That means you don't have to be agreeable to be graceful. You don't have to be passive to be pious. You don't have to disappear to be dignified. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was the most whole human being, not because he performed, but because he was completely submitted, vulnerable, and true to Allah, even in pain, in rejection, in heartbreak. So sis, what if your true power isn't in how well you reflect others, but in how deeply you reflect Allah's light back into this world? Let's talk healing. Letting go of the mirror means embracing the discomfort of not being who people expect you to be. It means saying no when you used to say yes just to keep the peace. Taking up the space when you were trained to shrink, feeling your feelings and not apologizing for them. Prioritizing your connection to Allah over connection to people who only love your mask. And yes, some people will fall away, but that is okay. Because the people who only love your performance were never meant to stay in your purpose. You weren't created to fit in, blend in, or stay hidden. You were created with divine intention. And when you drop the mask, when you stop being a mirror, you will finally feel what it's like to be whole. I want you to close your eyes, sis. Take a deep breath. Picture the 8-year-old version of you. Before the pressure, before the shame, before the silence. She wasn't trying to be perfect. She wasn't trying to perform. She was just curious, soft, brave, and free. Now imagine her watching you now. Would she recognize you? Would she know your voice? You owe her your return. You don't need permission to come home to yourself. But if you have been waiting for a sign, this is it. Let the performance go. Let the pleasing go. Let the fear of being misunderstood go. And instead, speak when it is uncomfortable. Rest when your body begs you to. Feel without guilt. Pray without pretense. Love without losing yourself. Show up as the woman Allah created, not the one the world demands. That is not rebellion. That is freedom. And that is the beginning of your limitless era. Finally, my limitless queen, you don't have to be a mirror anymore. You were never created to just reflect others. You were created to shine. Let the mask fall. Come home to yourself. Come home to your softness. Come home to your soul. Come home to Allah. And lastly, come home to you. So that'll be all for today. And if this video hits your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share it with a sister who needs to hear this today. Don't forget to look good, feel good, smell good, and stay deeply connected to Allah. And I will see you in the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
أحسب أن الدين بعيد عن حب وحياة وبها